What is going on, everybody? We have CPI data tomorrow, which will undoubtedly move the markets one way or another. Let's look at the charts, get a jump ahead before tomorrow. We're going to look at SPX, NDX, IWM, Amzn, and NVDY today. So, yeah. This is Mike, the tactical stock scalper. All right. So, as we see here, the white line, which is a 20-period moving average, EMA, has held price in check since November. Now, after we've had this double top that you see up here, let's see if we can put a line, right? We see that up there, and then a matching double top up here, right there. See that, fellas? Got that double top up there. Since then, price has been down. However, as it stands, we got a touch and a hold on a 20-period moving average, right? We have a touch right here. Let me show you. This guy right there is a touch. And then today we held it. That means price closed above the 20-period moving average. That means odds are that the markets will go up tomorrow. However, with CPI data, you just never know. But if it was a normal day or normal whatever, you could put a pretty good bet that the markets would go up tomorrow. We'll have to see what CPI data brings and go from there. Let's look at NDX. For all my QQQY people and people that are invested in any kind of NASDAQ stock, this will be a good one. So we have stayed in this channel for quite some time. And we haven't been able to break out or break down from it. Currently, we're just messing around in it. We did hit this level here at the bottom of the channel. That would have been a great time right there on that candle. That would have been a great time to buy some JEPQ or QQQY or whatever. Here's another one right here if you miss that opportunity. Right? We have two candles there that hit the bottom of the channel roughly, so that would have been a good time to buy. Otherwise, we're just hanging out. Now, we do see we have a close above the 20-period moving average. So, again, if all things were equal and there was no CPI data tomorrow, you would say this thing would go up, probably to the top of the channel and sell off again until it breaks out one way or another. NDX has been doing this, right? We have this channel over here, and it finally broke out of it and then really ripped up from there. And now we're in this channel here. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. There will be a dynamic move, right? I would consider this right here pretty dynamic move, this whole area here out of that channel breakout. So will it do that again or will it break down? We don't know yet. Have to wait till tomorrow and see what happens. Let's look at IWM. Now I bought some positions in NVDY today, NVDY today, and Amzn today. So we're going to go over those charts as well. IWM just floating around in this zone, in this channel here, and can't break out of it to get up to the top zone. Can't really break down from it. 200 has been the major support for a while. Hasn't even got down there yet. That was my real big last buy on IWMY until today. I just went ahead and bought a bunch today. We're just hanging out here in this channel. Doing nothing but staying here. Let's look at a video. This one's been fascinating. I'm going to show you why I bought today. Why I decided to wait and buy NVDY today. Bounced right off the bottom level of this channel and got right back above 850, which is numerical support. If you see this channel here, and the lines aren't perfectly straight, but we get the idea. This is the bottom of the channel over here. So you can clearly see right there, we had a resistance, then support, and then it took off from there. And it's come back down to test it, like right here. Right? And it tried to test it here, just didn't get low enough in this buy zone area right there. So we're clearly at the bottom of this channel. Will it go back up to the top? Who knows? We also have a double top on NVIDIA just like we did on SPX. So, yeah, pretty fascinating with the market. The 20-period moving average today acted as resistance. Let's zoom in here. And we see this just butted its head right against the 20-period moving average. Came back down, went back up. So NVIDIA just hanging out in this channel. I bought some NVIDIA today, like I said, because we're at the bottom of this channel. If it breaks down from there, I'll be looking to buy at some other levels. We'll just have to see what happens again with CPI data. So crazy, so much is hanging in a balance of the CPI data. All right. What else you want to look at? Let's look at Amzn. Bought some Amzn today, which is my favorite ETF from YieldMax. Look at this one, though. This one definitely respects CMAs. I've made a video on Amazon in the past. Look at the touches and holds here. Once it gets there, it bounces right off one of the moving averages. And so many more since that point. Kind of butting its head up here, right? Let's pull this out to a weekly time frame. Not quite to all-time highs, but I want you to notice this. We had this beautiful double top way back when. Let's fix this line. We're nearing it again for a triple top, right? Will it get rejected there? Will it get rejected before it gets there? I mean, that is a picture-perfect double top, right, with the sell-off afterwards. We're going to have a triple top up here. It's going to be pretty fascinating. I mean, with all these things coming up or at major levels, the CPI is really going to have an effect on the market. So, yeah, just kind of waiting to see in a hold pattern, waiting to see what happens. But as we see here, the next form of support, let's go back to the daily time frame. Look at this zone here, this beautiful buy zone. Wonderful thing about Amzn is we can talk about both EMAs and buy zones because it respects price action and EMAs. So that makes it, honestly, fairly easy to trade and fairly easy to invest in because you know your levels. So kind of consolidated this buy zone, broke out of it. I imagine it will come back down to this 180 level if CPI data is bad and test this 180 level and see what happens here. It may just bounce off that 180 level and keep going, or it could fall right back into the zone, maybe go to the 50-period moving average. The reason I think it could stop at the 180 if there is bad news or the CPI data goes against the market is because of that 20-period moving average, which, as you see, it likes to bounce off of. So it's completely possible it comes back down to this 180 if news is bad, holds it, and we rock it up from there. Hope you enjoyed the chart analysis today. I have a Discord server. I'll leave a link in the description if you want a Discord server that's positive and encouraging.